Man, you know how we dipping, nigga. 830 smooth.
Yo,
What's going on, brother?
what's going on, brother? Welcome to the 830 Smooth Podcast Music Review.
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me, bro. It's
Already, man. Come on, man. We fam, ain't it?
yes, sir.
You
So,
better
man, it's
know
been a minute.
it. Man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, man. For the ones that don't know you, Clutch, man, introduce yourself.
All right, man. I'm Clutch. Whenever I was about 16, I originally got signed to 830. It's been a minute. Just turned 22 a couple weeks ago, and now I've kind of moved away from music a little bit. I might end up jumping back, just depending on how my cards play. Right now, I'm kind of focused on this MMA stuff. I'm mainly right now just focusing on like my diet, the health of my body, trying to get myself back in shape because I was fighting a lot of stuff with like kidney stones. So I mean that kind of inspired me to start eating healthier. I've been fighting on and off since I was a kid, but now I'm like locked in, trying to take it more serious and
That's
go
what's
from
up,
there.
man. Man, welcome back, brother. Like, I ain't even know you was having kidney stone problems, bro. I never know that, man. But yeah, stay on that path of healing, bro. Your body, you know what I mean?
Yep. No, 100%. I mean, a lot of it was just like there was one kidney stone that ended up in it caused an infection on the other, and somehow on the other kidney, I caught another stone, and that also got infected, and it started this cycle from like I want to say more like the end of 2023 through 2024. I was fighting kidney stones on and off, which I got fucked up a lot in 2024. I broke my ankle in half at work. Yeah, I mean, kidney stones back and forth, but that's how the game goes. But now that I'm locked in, I'm eating healthier, I'm feeling better, I'm not fighting with that stuff no more. I'm a much better place, you know what I mean? Much better place.
That's what's up, man. Man, they don't even know, man. Did you MMA fight too, man? Also with the music, Clutch. Like, you all around the board, man.
Yeah, I'm all around it, bro. I'm all around it.
So what made you say like I'm finna start fighting. I'm finna start professional fighting. Like, what made you want to do it?
So, to be honest with you, it is a dream that I had since I was a kid, even before the music. Like I've always wanted to fight. And once my daughter came along, I had to be an adult before I could, take on the task of trying to chase a dream. So I got myself together, and I recently I just kind of like went through a lot. You know, I had some people that passed away in my life, and some of those people really had pushed towards me wanting to go and start fighting with an actual you know um
Purpose. Huh?
yeah, pretty much, man. Like go and get in the ring, take it out there. And you know, um, with that being said, I just started hitting it hard. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man. Yeah, man. So how long have you been in it? How long have you been in MMA?
Well, I mean, so with Bad Company, I probably started with them roughly a year ago because my ankle was still healing. I broke my ankle like 2 days before my birthday last year. My birthday just passed. So about roughly a year, I've been fighting with them on and off. And then moving in this place, I had to take some time off already. When I came back, start hitting it strong. Now I'm just like trying to push that way. And whenever he says I'm ready for a fight, then I'm ready. You know what I mean? I really try to like take my coach's advice on it.
Yeah, facts, man. Facts, bro. Just keep at it, man. I already know you're gonna be a little monster. You hear me? Like, I know you. Like, you might, like, you one of my little bros, man. I definitely know you, man. You was a badass jit.
Hey man,
No cap.
how I see it, bro, is I'm just like anybody else, man. I'm just a
That's
human.
right. That's right,
Anybody can
man.
be beat. Anybody can win.
Right.
I like the sport, bro. I like the nature of it. It's a calming to my everything that's going on. I guess storm. You know what I mean? It's like a calm,
Right.
and I feel right whenever I get in there. It makes me feel better as a person. I'm also a nicer person because like it feels like whenever I'm not dieting right, I'm not eating right, I'm not exercising, doing my runs, and whenever I'm not fighting, sparring, I just I don't know. I feel like I start losing myself. That makes sense.
Right. Right.
Um,
Yeah, definitely makes sense.
so
Yeah, that keeps you like, you know what I'm saying? It keeps you lined up, man. You know what I mean? It keeps you feeling good. It keeps you, you know what I'm saying, where you can think clearly. You know what I
yep.
mean, man? We got to take care of ourselves, man. Just like I told you, back then when y'all laughed at me about my little diet I was going through, vegan, I was vegan and stuff like that, man. Like now you kind of really see, man, that a lot of stuff that we eat, drink, just anything that we consume that's not good for our body, it's gonna break
Yeah.
us down. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
it break us down where we don't know that it's breaking us down. You know what I mean? It gets all in your bloodstream, your brain. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to think. You know what I'm saying? It's
Well,
hard to
yeah.
think clearly. Like,
And see, a lot of it, man, a lot of it is how they're making these foods nowadays, man, and what they're changing, the stuff that they're putting in them, and even changing recipes, right? I know as humans, we crave a repeat of something, right? So, for
right,
example, you put sugar in this all day, right? If you were to put sugar in this all day, right? 20 years go by, then you change your recipe, you're out of sugar. Well, your body's so used to drinking something with that amount of sugar in it, especially if you get drinking like, man, I probably drink like a bottle of this a day, 2 bottles a day, and I get on that schedule, right?
right.
And then they cut and change that recipe. My body doesn't feel right because there's an ingredient in it that I'm used to having all the time that's just no
Yeah.
longer there. It's gone.
Yes, yes,
So,
that's definitely how things going right now here, man. So, if it ain't organic, man, you really can't too much trust it with your body, man. It'll tear you down. It'll get you sick in all different type of ways. So, yeah, prevent that just by eating healthy. You know what I mean?
yep,
Like,
all day.
yeah, that plays a big part on your life for real.
Well, and
Um,
it makes good. My bad,
no, no, you good, bro.
man.
Um, yeah, just dealing with just not taking care of yourself, man. It really tears you down as long as you go, man. As long as you go, it builds up on you, bro. Just like you said about the ingredients, you take some away from it, then you know what I'm saying, your body feel like you're missing something. So you ain't gonna incorporate like if that ingredient was there, you know what I mean?
Right,
So definitely
right.
though. Now what you were saying, Clutch?
Um, I say like I going back to like the organic man. I mean, I can't say that I ever steer away from eating like meats because that's a big part of like what I diet. Like I'm high protein fast, right?
Okay.
So um I don't eat anything past 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock, unless I'm working late, then I'll mess up my diet a little bit. But I feel like anybody does that from time to time.
Right.
Keeps you sane. You can't discipline yourself too much. Um, but I won't eat anything from like 5 o'clock till the next day, and the next day I won't eat till 12, 1. So my body's fasting, it's got times to heal, and what I do eat is super high protein. A lot of bacon, I eat a lot of chicken. I really like red meat's not really good for your kidney, but bro, I can't stop eating steak. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I eat steak probably 2, 3 times a week. Or I probably shouldn't.
Right. I understand. That's a lot of protein. So what you doing for your calcium though, man? Because I know you like used to breaking bones and stuff like, bro. So what? You know, like
Absolutely nothing. Be real with you, absolutely no. Like as far as like calcium, I really don't pay attention to it, bro. I just like diet, I eat right, I exercise, and my body heals itself how it's supposed to. Now every now and then, like I just got over my ribs being fractured, my floating rib and the rib above that, and all the cartilage
right.
was all broke. It was it was gone. It was done for. Um, Man, I really I wish I could like give somebody some advice on it. Be real with you, bro. I just deal with it. It's just like I get up and I just deal with it. Broken ribs, deal with them. Broken hands, deal with them. Whenever I broke my ankle, deal with it. They didn't even give me no like medicine for that at all, like for the pain.
For
Um,
real.
yeah,
So do
I
you
think
so do y'all be taking like ice baths and stuff like that, bro? Like to you know what I mean, like all the soreness and aches and stuff like that. Do y'all ever take that, but like before fights or whatever, or like after practice?
so. Real talk, it's kind of like it's dependent on you. Like it's what
Right.
you want to do. Like me personally, I'll take an ice bath here and there, like if I'm not feeling good.
Right.
Um, I don't know what it is. Like even if I'm feeling like sick, like got the flu or something, I'll take an ice bath and I'll be feeling better within, a day or two. But I mean, warm baths, just soaking in the warmth helps me a lot. It's kind of like I said, it's kind of up to you. It's really up to the person. They're not going to require you to do anything one way or the other. Ice baths definitely do help though, from personal experience. Just because it works for me, don't mean that it's going to work for you. Same thing with the diet. Just because my diet's working for me doesn't mean that it's going to work for you because everyone's different. You know, chromosomes, everything's different. Your DNA is completely different than mine. So I can't expect something that's been working for me to work for you. Even
Right.
if it works for him, her, and the third, doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Um, and that's the same thing with like people taking the neurogum. It works for me. Like neurogum works for me all day. But like people for like my cousin, it don't work for him, right? Like he takes it, it does nothing for him because he's so
Right.
used to drinking Red Bull all the time. Motherfucker drink 6, 7 Red Bulls in a day. Neurogum ain't gonna do nothing for you. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
he's built different. You know what I mean? He's got different
Right.
DNA than I do, so I can't expect for something that works for me to work for him. Um, so personally, like I said, it's really up to the fighter or up to the person. I recommend someone take an ice bath anytime they're not feeling good. Fighter, not fighter, musician, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because it does work for me, but just because you try it one time and it don't work for you, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it's person to person, bro. Would I recommend it? Yes, most definitely. Do I do it all the time or as much as I should? No, I definitely don't.
Right.
Um, that's just me being real though. I should probably definitely do that more.
Yeah, so all these, I'm saying like all the like the bruises and everything come from the fights, right?
Yeah, most of them,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm talking about like you're broken, like you just broke your collarbone and all that. I'm saying is it from fighting in the
So I
ring
mean,
or
the
practice?
ribs was kind of a mixture between some work stuff and then fighting, and then I just don't let my body heal, and it was like they already started messing up, and instead of me taking time off and letting them heal, I just ran them until like I couldn't get out of bed no more. And then that's whenever I was like, all right, cool, I'll take a little day off, and then was back 2 days later. So.
Um,
Um, I definitely do not recommend doing that though, regardless of how your body is different from person to person. If your body's telling you something, listen. You know what I mean? Me, I ignore it. And like this is me being so hypocritical, like I do not recommend doing what I do. It's just not I wouldn't recommend it.
and now that you bringing awareness to yourself, as we talking about this, you need to check on yourself a little bit more than what you doing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? This coming from big bro, so I'm gonna tell you, especially the profession that you in right now, you had to take way more, you know what I'm saying, better care of yourself, man, dealing in that field, bro. You know what I mean? So make sure you get the checkups, make sure you get the whatever you need to, you know what I'm saying, make you more beneficial. You know what I mean?
You right. You're right. I definitely need to start going to getting checkups because I'm not.
Yeah, bro, because I'm tired of losing people to like, you know what I'm saying, things that we can been prevented, but we just looking over it, thinking that we, you know what I'm saying, Superman, that it can't happen to us. It can happen to any one of us, bro. So we got to make sure we stay on our health because I done lost like uncles, you know what I'm saying, young, 35 years old, like young, like heart problems and all type of other complications, you know what I'm saying, that done caught up with them, you know, on long down the line, you know what I mean? So
Hmm.
that's my best advice to you, man. Just to make sure you take your advice on, you know what I'm saying, getting these checkups, bro. Because after you told me about the kidney stones, it kind of got me like, oh yeah, man, bro, need to take more care. Because I never knew, you know what I mean. I know we be busy with our everyday lives and stuff, so you know, bro, stay on that. You know what I'm saying? Stay up on that.
100%. And like I got all that checked out, and I did go like once I started actually having complications, like I will go to a hospital then. Like if I feel like it's immobilizing me or it's starting to affect my day-to-day life, I'll go get checked out. But I don't go to like a primary care if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I neglect myself in that way sometimes. And you're right. I probably shouldn't. I've got the insurance. I might as well use it. You know
right.
what I mean? It's already right there. It's gonna be like a
That's
fifty
right.
dollar copay.
That's right.
Um,
Yeah, facts, man. Uh, how do you prepare mentally and physically for a fight, bro?
I haven't had a fight through bad company yet. Now, I mean, it probably wouldn't be any different than my everyday training. You know what I mean? I always give it everything that I got. I'm trying to cut back down to my 170, 175. I should be able to make that weight easy. And to be honest with you, I'm just gonna do it the same thing like I'm in a camp. Train, 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 train. Take the days that I need off. I don't really like because it's not just about the fights for me. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
dude, this is now a part of me that has like helped me in my life. So if I don't train like that, it's gonna later on become an issue. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's gonna become an itch to want to train. And I would rather it be something like this than something negative. You know what I mean? Not saying that, MMA is like all positive sunshines and rainbows, because my head goes to really dark places sometimes, but it's better than doing the dumb shit that, previous fuck ups. You know what I mean? Previous
Right.
fuck ups. So how
Right.
is how I'm gonna put it.
Okay.
So
So what weight class you in?
right now I'm 194, one high 180s, but like I said, I'm gonna try to hit the 170, and that's where I'm gonna try to stay is
So right now
one
you at
seventy.
light heavyweight, right?
Yeah, I believe heavyweight's 200 and up. It would be like light
Light,
heavyweight that I'm
yeah,
at
yeah, light
100%.
heavyweight. Right.
Yeah, I don't want to give you a wrong answer. Like I said, I'm still new to like as far as like these weigh-ins and these actual fight cards because like back whenever I was fighting back then, whenever I met everybody, it was just kind of like it wasn't even really fights like that. It was you got a problem with you. Well, here's an environment you can fight in. You know what I mean? It's not like
So was it
fight cards.
like a backyard fighting or
Pretty much, and that's how I grew up. Was you fought your cousins. My uncle had gloves. He had shin pads, and you know what I mean. He let y'all loose. You know what I mean. He give you an
right,
area to stay in, and y'all fought it out. If you had a problem with someone in the neighborhood, they come over to my uncle's. Whatever, we fight it out. My uncle didn't care. He'd rather us fight it out than go do something stupid. If that makes
right,
sense.
right,
So I
right.
mean, he was
I
really
grew up
looking
like that
out.
too. Yeah, I grew
Yeah,
up like that too. Definitely. Yeah.
yeah. So as far as like right now, I'm just like I'm in amateur is where I'm gonna end up being at, but I plan on trying to learn more how these weigh-in cards work, because it's not just MMA that I'm gonna be doing. I'm not just gonna be fighting My goal right now, really, what I want to get is after I get a couple fights under my belt, is to go to Island Fights, and I know I can get there through Mark. He's a really good coach. He really knows his stuff, man, and it has helped me out going there. But I'm gonna do everything that I can. Any type of boxing match that I can get, any type of kickboxing match that I can get, jiu-jitsu tournaments. I'm gonna do everything that I can to improve myself as a person. And I feel like competing is very necessary because there's a humbleness. Like, dude, you can't walk around with this big ass head on your shoulders thinking you the baddest motherfucker around, bro. Like the
Right.
humbleness, especially in a competition environment in front of hundreds of people, you need to get laid down every now and then. It's what keeps you human, in my opinion. Um, so I'm just competing in anything I can really compete in, you know what I mean? Regardless of my experience level in it.
Right.
Um, just to have that experience. You know, one day hopefully my kids want to follow in it. I know right now my son's still wanting to learn, and you know, I'll be happy to show him as he's getting older. Right now he's more of like I think he wants to box a little bit more. He can't throw kick quite yet, but he'll get there as he gets older. You know what I
All
mean?
right. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, man, I'm doing that right now for my son. Like my son, he wants to be a little boss of my youngest. You know what I'm saying? My baby boy, he want
Yeah,
he he want to throw them hands. You feel me?
yeah. He wants to throw them hands, man.
Yeah, man. So I be, you know what I'm saying? Be coaching them out a little bit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yup,
And also
yup.
I'll be sending them videos. He ain't number 6 right now, but I got it. I got him on it. You know what I'm saying? I got him running.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
I got him throwing. You know what I mean? So yeah, we working on D and all that. We doing it all.
100%, bro. My son's 5, man. Damn, I forget. We got a son about a year apart, bro.
Yeah, year apart, bro. I remember
Year
them
apart,
days. I
man.
remember them days.
Yup.
What are your biggest strengths as a fighter, and how do you work on your weaknesses?
One my biggest strengths.
Yeah,
Man, I love to stand up, bro. I love to throw them things. I love kicks, knees, elbows, anything standing up. Right now, jujitsu is a weakness, and I just really, uh, really what I do as far as like my weakness is so jujitsu. A lot of these times we're training like 2 minutes round, 30-second break, or you know sometimes we'll do 4 minute rounds with a 30-second break just to get ready for it. But whenever I'm like really trying to work on something, I'll let somebody jump into my guard. Like I'll put myself in a bad situation, or what we would consider a bad situation and figure out how to get out of it. Use all of these tools and these materials and this material that I've learned to move myself out of that situation to get back on top, to get back to, a side guard or something that's better for me. So I kind of just throw myself to the sharks, man. Uh,
Oh, oh yeah. So you just like brawling, like you a brawler, like you get in there and just yeah.
yeah. I mean, to be real with you, like
Oh,
pretty
what you
much.
study?
What's that?
What you study?
Um,
Karate,
so
jitsu.
so I mean, I took previously. I was boxing a little bit of Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Um, I learned a little bit of Yoshikai, which I didn't really like Yoshikai too much, but I started learning Taekwondo from David, and then I switched over to Bad Company, and I believe it's Muay Thai, it's American kickboxing, it's boxing, Taekwondo, wrestling, and jujitsu. And there might be one or two other things that he teaches too, but it's not like a belt ranking system. Like it's not like white belt to black belt. They're learning how to use all of this stuff in sequence together. So like whenever we're standing up, we do takedowns. We can even hit to the wall. Whenever we're doing walls, we do takedowns and submissions. Whenever where we're on the ground doing the jujitsu, we can go all the way back up to standing up to hit takedowns again if you can find yourself getting out of a sticky spot on the ground. So, we're really learning everything in sequence. That way you're just learning how to go from stand up to wall to ground and vice versa. So no matter what situation you get into, you're learning it to fight in the cage. You know what I mean? You're not learning it for the martial arts. You're learning it to go fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where a lot of martial arts like karate, you can use it. But it's more of like a martial arts, like a traditional martial arts. It's not necessarily to go and fight. You're learning it for the art of it. That
Right.
makes sense.
Right.
Um, in my case, I just like getting fucked up and I like fucking people up, bro. That's that's
So so what are your strongest ones out of all them that you learning right now? What's your best one that you really like doing? Like,
bro. Probably my favorite, because like I said, we kind of learn it all in sequence, so all the stand-ups going together. My favorite would be Muay Thai. As
multi.
far as like I love throwing knees, and probably Taekwondo. Now I like it all, but if you had to ask me like what I find the most interesting,
Right.
it would be those two, like Muay Thai and Taekwondo, just because like you learn crazy ass kicks with Taekwondo, and like roundhouse kicks, 540 kicks, and in Muay Thai, it's just so brutal. Like
Right.
it's just right there up in your face, throwing knees, trying to break ribs, and I like that. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
so I find those probably the most interesting, and probably that's where I excel the most too.
Okay. What's your favorite strike or takedown and why?
Man, man, um, ooh, man, that's a hard question right there, man. I can tell you my favorite takedown. Is probably a hip toss, to be honest with you. I just like how clean they go, like a classic
Mm.
judo hip toss. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just love how clean they are. And me, I'm not the biggest guy, and it works on people bigger than me a lot. And like I like how clean you can make it look, and then you put yourself in a great position. Um, Now as far as strikes, man. I'd honestly say like if someone can hit like a clean roundhouse kick or a clean spinning elbow, though those would have to be tied, bro. Like, bro, there's nothing there, oh, bro. A spinning elbow is crazy, man. You knock somebody out with that,
But that
you
elbow,
up here.
oh boy, I'm talking about that elbow, that sharp too. Fire!
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. Now what I throw most of the time is probably like a little steep kick, a little lead steep kick, just to keep my distance.
Right.
But spinning elbow.
Facts. Okay. What do you believe is the most important aspect of MMA defense?
Defense.
Yeah.
To me, honestly, I mean, all in all, out of like jujitsu, wrestling, Muay Thai, Taekwondo, I don't even necessarily think it's a particular move. I think it's just your timing. You can get your timing down no matter what it is, and you know when you can and just can't move,
Right.
and you know what time, like you have to do this at, I feel like you'll excel very, very well if you understand your timing. As far as stand up, I believe it's your timing and distancing. Because like if I know where I can get hit and where I can't get hit, it's over with. You know what I mean? And that's for anybody that's like training. If they know where they can and can't get hit, and
Right.
they figured it out, because every individual, fighting's kind of like music, man. Everybody's got a different jazz to them, man. Everybody's fight's different, and if I can figure out your length and where you will and won't hit me at, a lot of times I'm good. Um,
Hey,
just in and out.
you just nailed that one, bro. That was some good advice. So if anybody listening out there that's in MMA, you just heard what Young Clutch said, man. Like for real, timing is everything. Timing is everything.
And
You know what I
bro,
mean?
that's even in life, bro. Like I feel like timing is one of those things, like I said, no matter where you're at, if you know the right time to do something, you'll be good. And I feel like if you apply that to your life as well, um, you'll be very successful. If you know the right time to make certain money moves and you know the right time for certain do's and certain don'ts, then then you're good. You know what I mean? Then you're good.
Right. So how the coaching is over there at Bad?
Bro, it ain't a whole lot about fitness. Bro, if you want to come on and get with bad company, bro, expect to spar on your first day, bring a mouth guard. You know what I mean? So we do a lot of sparring and a lot of drill work, and it's kind of like you kind of get to learn what you want to in there. You know what I mean? Like anybody will throw suggestions, especially like jujitsu is like, hey, if Mark doesn't already have a plan of we're gonna train this, this, and this, there's some days that are like, well, what do y'all want to learn? You know what I mean? Escapes, defenses, jujitsu, standing up. You know what I mean? So he's very flexible and he works with all kinds of fighters. Whether you're mainly jujitsu or whether you're stand up, he'll work with you. Really good coach. Really good coach.
Right. Okay. Okay. If anybody around the Escambia County area, you already know if you want to fight, you know who to get at. Fact. Um, let's jump back into this music now, man. You've been off the scene a minute, Clutch.
Man,
But I know
it's
I know
been
how
a
life
minute.
be life and in flight, you know what I'm saying? I know how the work thing go, bro. Like, but are you back this time to stay? Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Well, I ain't even really made no music, bro. I ain't even really made no music, bro. I wouldn't even consider myself back, to be honest with you, bro. Like, I'm I'm just locked in. You know what I mean? I get, you know how I am. I lock in about something and I find myself my little obsessive hobby that I take care of. At one point in time, that was music, and I just like I kind of veered away from it. You know what I mean? Just don't really got the means at this point right this second in my life. But that doesn't mean that something doesn't pop up out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
I
So
understand that. So I want to ask you this: what do you like better, fighting or music? Like
fighting all day. I
fighting all
can I
day.
can I can say fighting all day, and it's just like I don't know. Music is a really good release, but you get in and you're even sparring like the bro. It's just the release that you get from sparring and like the physical aspect of it. Now, music, I've always liked music, bro. I've met some really good people. I met some really shitty people too. But, you get to kind of go all around the world, man. You get to meet these different people, you socialize. Um, so I've met some really good people out there doing music, and I appreciate it. I still got love for rap. I still got love for the music. I still got love for the R&B. I'm just not making it at this very moment. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I loved every studio session, bro. That was like some of the best times that I had in my life. You know what I mean? Um, but also back then, I was a little bit more off the leash, if that makes sense. I was a little bit less contained. I wasn't as controlled. I would, snap out and do dumb shit. And the reason I say fighting all day is because it helps me contain myself. It calms me, makes me kinder. Because at the end of the day, if you're getting punched in the face 4 or 5 times a week, and you're constantly sparring and learning new stuff, you don't really feel a need to fight whenever not necessary. I don't know. Probably after like your first month or two, that itch will just want to start some shit with somebody and just get physical with somebody because they did this, that, or the third kind of goes away, man. You know, I learned to let a lot of shit go due to martial arts. But I had some of the best times of my life in the music industry as far as music videos with y'all, getting put on, and signed with y'all at 8:30. And it's just like, you know what I mean, all day, every motherfucking day. You heard me on the 30.
On the 30.
On
My
the
God.
30.
So who made Young Clutch want to do this music, man? Who inspired you to want to start making music?
Man, bro, I can say it was probably honestly Boozy.
Yes.
Boozy is what, you know what I mean?
Right.
And he came out, he had the charger in the background, man. And like, dude, that was just my shit. That and UGK, bro. You
Right.
know what I mean? Dude, you talk about diamonds against the wood, bro. That
Okay, boy,
it
you
was
going
just that,
back, boy. You went back then, boy.
bro. And I'm telling you, it's that old Southern shit, bro. That just
Yes.
it hit home from the first time I heard it. I can listen to it today, and it brings me back to the first time I heard each one of those songs, bro. And it's like I'm living, I'm almost living in the past whenever I play that shit. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
all the memories come back.
Right.
So. You know, and I felt like they described my life the best that it could have been described, you know, due to the situation, everything that I was in. So, you know, I related a lot to him as well. And it was more, you know what I mean? Even the shit about talking about busting motherfuckers' heads, you know what I mean? Like I related to that because that's what I was feeling, but I didn't know how to express it. And then my older brother, I remember the first song that I heard was by Lil Wayne. I'm pretty sure it was like a Millie or something. Whenever I was a kid, bro, I was a little kid. My older brother, he played a beat to it because he was like super Christian. He grew up with my grandma, so like they was super Christian. He couldn't be playing anything. He couldn't be playing rock, no rap, no nothing unless it was like Christian music. She didn't want to hear it, so he'd play like beats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, I went to my other brother Dakota. I was like, "What's the name of that song that Tyler keeps playing?" And he used like a Millie by Lil Wayne. I heard that I was like, I like this. And then I went down a rabbit hole, a YouTube rabbit hole, man. Whenever YouTube was still that little on the iPhone 3, it was still,
Right.
oh, dude, YouTube used to look so different. But I went down a rabbit hole. Lil Wayne, next thing popped up, Boozy. I'm
Mm.
like, okay, cool, whatever. Click that motherfucker. What I learned from the streets, man. First Boozy song that I heard, bro. I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, this is my shit. And then my uncle put me on to UGK like a couple
Right.
years later, and dude, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the music, the inspiration. I was like, I want to be like that. You know what I mean? I want to
Right.
make music that people can
Can
listen to
relate
and
to
be
it.
like,
Right.
yeah, be like, that's how I'm feeling, but I don't know how to say it, so I'm gonna bump this shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Exactly.
On the 30.
So, man, facts. So, what I gotta do to get you back in the studio, man? Like,
Oh man,
nah,
man, I
man,
wasn't,
I had to put you on the spot, bro. I had to put you on the spot just now, bro.
man.
It's worldwide. I had to put you on the spot, Clutch. Let everybody know when you're gonna be. Cause I'm finna give them some music. I'm finna give them some music, man. And then, nah, I'm for real. I'm finna give them a couple of songs, man. Like, come on, bro. Like,
To be real with you, bro, I don't got my equipment no more. I don't got my music equipment right now.
if you ain't
You know what
got
I
it,
mean?
you can always go to somebody's studio and drop it. So don't let that be the stop of Clutch, man. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me?
All it
So we
takes is
can.
one drunk. All it takes is one drunk night. A whole EP. He heard me. All it takes is one drunk night.
Hey, you could just give us an EP, bro. You can just give us 4 good ones, bro. Just give us 4 good ones of Clutch, bro. Just 4 good ones.
Wild ones.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, you right. You right. 100% right.
Man, you gotta explain this song that I'm finna play, man. Hold on. I'm finna tell you right now. I'm finna get ready to play this. Why, man? Like, I want you to tell everybody your side of the story why me and you made this why. And what we was going through at the time that we made this one. Cause this real live a good one for us. You hear me? Cause I love this
Yeah.
song still to right now, bro. You gotta let me know how you was feeling on your part, and I'm gonna let them know how I was feeling on my part when we made that why.
All right. All right, for sure. Go ahead. Go play that thing, man. On the
You
30.
you want me to play it, or you gonna explain why we made the song?
Oh, yeah. My bad. Sorry. Oh, man. To be real with you, I remember we was at your house, right? And it felt like we was seeing a lot of shit for what it was and not what we wanted it to be no more. A lot of people in and out, a lot of just, I don't know. It almost felt like we were blind at some point for like everything that was going on that we didn't notice before. And now, like, we were starting to see shit for just what it was. Everything was exposing itself, the truth. You know what I mean? No lies, no bullshit. And it's like I started being able to, like, for me, it was a big point in my life to where I started being able to see through people. Like, do I think this person is good to have around me or not? So, like, I felt like it was a really good learning experience. And well, at the time, I was homeless. You know what I mean? So I mean, I remember you let me crash at your place for like a week or whatever, and we made this song, bro. And I appreciate that to this day because I was going through it. You know what I mean? I was going through it. So
Man, you my little bro, man. And you ain't got to explain nothing, dog. You hear me when it come down to that right there to me about that. Cause at the same time, me, you both were homeless. Listen, remember I was paying the lady, you know what I'm saying, to stay there. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
which was my ex, you feel me? I was paying her, you know what I'm saying? Like we weren't talking to going together or nothing. She was just being a friend and helping me out on my situation, what I was going through. Cause I was really like going through it like mentally too, man, at the same time. Cause just like you said, just holding so much stuff in that make you, you know what I'm saying, explode. You know what I mean? But I'm glad I did go through that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I did go through that because that woke me up to a lot of stuff, like you said. And it made me like come back to reality and really handle my business as a man to get where I'm at right now. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So
Defining moment in both of our lives.
exactly that brought both of us back to knowing of self, knowing our, you know what I'm saying, what we was capable of the whole time when we thought we wasn't. You feel me? That's
Yep.
basically what I'm saying right now. You feel me?
Yep.
So this is
100%.
why Hustle Man and Clutch.
Why I'm so tired? Why, Lord? Why I'm so tired? Why, Lord? Why I'm so tired? Why, Lord? Lord, why I'm so tired? Lord, why I'm so tired? Why I'm so tired? Lord, 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 why I'm so tired? They just unwoke a giant. They did. Y'all was asleep. I was tired. I'm up. I didn't have my brainwashed. I shook back. I did like it cause I'm in tune with the man. Yeah, the man. The hey ass stop. Please don't play, cause you put your ass down. Man down. And that's for real, my nigga. Real. And that's for real, my nigga. Real. Won't you unlock the key? Won't you unlock the door? Go ahead and let a nigga see. That's for all the people sleep. Won't you wake up and watch it beat? Lord, I am so tired. Lord, I am so tired. Why I am so tired. Lord, 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 why I am so tired. I'm tired. Lord, why I am so tired.
Lord, I'm so tired of people lying, seeing close friends dying, and their family crying. They becoming close-minded and won't open up. I think I had enough, but I ain't giving up. So my cup, I'm pouring up to my funds. They double up, I keep it 100, and they know what's up. I'm rolling sticky, and I won't move without my glizzy. Cause these people act fishy like they out to get me. Yeah, man, they tripping in this play. I'm a zip Glock, hold about 50 with that many shots, man, I ain't missing. And I ain't out on a mission, but I ain't gonna be the one missing. A kiss in dirt, man, you'll never compare to my fucking hurt.
Lord, why I am so tired. Lord, why I am so tired. Why I am so tired.
Hey.
Man, bro, that brought back so many memories, bro.
Hey, bro, look, my favorite thing on there was whenever you first made the chorus, bro. Whenever you first made the chorus. Like, if you ever were able to get your hands on, like, the acoustics of that motherfucker, bro, I couldn't hear the beat. I hit record for
Right.
you, and I was like, oh shit, I'm already vibing because I ain't even heard the beat at this point. You know what I mean? I just know you making something, right? I didn't even know what we were making, and just picked a random beat. Said, fuck it, let's get on it, dude. And that shit, dude, like the acoustic, like I wish I would have recorded it because like it didn't compare to, you know what I mean. Now, what was one of
Yeah.
my personal favorite songs that I ever came out with was whenever we made Move. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
Move,
like that move, so that what you want to hear.
bro.
Okay.
That move with yeah. Hey, that move was that
Okay,
shit.
well you gotta lace them up on how we were feeling right there too, man. You gotta lace them up how we
Look,
came up with this.
hey, so check this out, right, man. I remember I was already going through it. Me and my baby mama was going back and forth, whatever. So I go over to Snub house. You already there. He said, shit, we gonna get some gin. We got vodka, we got shots, we had all sorts of drinks, bro. You know what I mean? We was doing our little thing, bro, making a little bit of music. Snub was working on what was that, an album? It was an album or an EP he was working on. Man,
That
I
was that Look
don't,
at Me Now. Look at Me Now World. That was the album.
yeah, right. And he was writing. We heard this beat, me and you just snapped. And I remember turning to Snug, you know what I mean? Like this shit, it sounded fire. I was like, you getting on this? He said, mm-mm. He said, nope. He said, that's all y'all. You heard me? Snow was funny as hell. He's like, nope, y'all did that up. Went right back to writing his stuff that he was writing. I was like, man, Snow, my dog, man. I miss Snow, man.
So you gotta pop up on them, man.
I'ma have to, bro. I'ma have to.
Man, we gotta give them this, man, because you just said something about it. We gotta give them this
Yup,
move, man.
yup.
Hustle, man, the clutch. Move.
The hustle.
Seth got the waves.
like the way she moves.
Hey, how many years ago this was?
This
How
was like
many
five.
years we had this ago?
This was like 5 years ago. I was like 18, 19.
I like the way you. I like the way you move. I like the way you move. I like the way she 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 moves. I like the way she moves. I like the way she groove. Baby, you is that thing for me. Because we both on that smooth, on that type of vibe. And you shaking and you wobbling for me. So I'm back up by the way you shake that body. You move it like a dancer. Inside it, ride it, baby. Yeah, you my type. You be busting your wide open on the split. And you get up and do it again on the dick. Do the shit. I gotta give you an A+. Ain't no beans around this bitch. Hustle men just trying to get rich with you. Cause I know you'll bring me that money. You shake that thing like you shaking nothing, but that's all the film. Yeah, you my type. Yeah, you my type. Yeah, you my baby. Yeah, you my type. I like the way she
moves.
I like the way she moves. I like the way she moves. I like the way she moves. I like the way she moves. I like the way she moves. Yeah, I like the way she moves. I like the way that she moves. Baby, hop inside my coupe. I got a couple things to tell you. I ain't gonna lie, tell the truth. Baby, I got a couple things we can do. Just me and you. I ain't tryna be no side nigga, no side hustler. I'm tryna put a ring on you. Come home to you and some food, baby. I know it's getting a little tough for you. Me too, but baby, I need you. I like the way that she move, baby. Come hop in my coupe.
Hey, Clutch, that bitch was fire, boy. We did that bitch. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That bitch, that was on
Hey, back in the day, we do that shit. Slap the fucking, you heard me?
Man, you hear me? I'm talking about straight out the breeze. You hear me? Straight out the brain.
Straight off the breezy.
You better know it, man. I'll tell you. Exactly.
Man.
So, Clutch, man, we need you, bro. Like, we need you. Well, I need you on the track. I'm gonna bring you back. Watch what I'm telling you. I need
Send
to
it
get
to
on.
me.
Man, listen, I'm gonna send it to you. And I got probably like by 20 beats, bro. We can really, like, you feel me, go through them and whatever you feel like you wanna, you know what I'm saying? I wanna get you in your zone, you feel me?
Send me something. And give me like 30, 45 seconds to fucking rip something up. Right? Give me 30, 45 seconds to rip something up. And then we'll actually sit down for real. You know what I
Right.
mean? To where whenever I can actually adjust into a studio time that can work back and forth with you and whoever's producing you. Are you still producing yourself or you got a producer now?
No. I got a producer. I got a couple of them that I really be working with right now. So, like, whoever I feel like the good one for that job, then man, you come up with, then I'm gonna send it to them. But both of them good for sure.
Right. That way I can find like a studio that can work in coordination with the other people. That way the quality of the song comes out clear. There's no distinctive difference, you know what I mean,
Right.
between the two audios. Um, so I just gotta get some money up to.
Or you can just send me the vocals. Just send me the vocals, or however you want to do it. If you want to just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
just.
you're right. I just try to drink that shit. Ain't nothing left in it. Fuck am I doing? But
But
yeah, no, we
yeah,
can definitely
man.
just do like the vocals because I can cut them out of BandLab and then email them over.
Right. You can
I
do
mean, for
that.
right now, anyways.
You know what I'm saying, whenever you get your laptop back up or desktop or whatever you do, just send it to me,
Mixcraft.
man.
Mixcraft.
Facts.
But I'm gonna send you raw vocals like unedited. That way your people can do what they need to do as far as like the tweaking or whatever. And you just let me know however much whatever costs and we'll split 50-50, whatever it be.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. No sweat. No sweat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So you ain't lined up nothing like to break this MMA in? Like you ain't
As far as fights,
yeah, you ain't got nothing like coming up and like in the next 6 months or nothing.
nah. So we do got somebody that's he's doing a boxing match on July 26th, I believe. Out in I believe Biloxi. I
Okay,
think
Mississippi.
could be
Mississippi.
Biloxi.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is Mississippi, Biloxi, Mississippi. Um, n- my homeboy's name's Devin, but he's got something running up right now. I'm trying to perfect the craft, and then
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and get in there.
right. So how long you been with those people again? With your teammate?
About a year, man. He's been with them for about 4 years, I believe, but I've been
Okay.
there for about a year. I mean, I mean, I think it's gonna be a good, interesting fight between who's going up against. I'm just kind of ready to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me
There's
too.
somebody.
Definitely, definitely. You know, I'm support. I'm trying to watch it too.
Oh
I, I
yeah,
I love action, man. I love boxing. I love football, man. I'm definitely supporting that, bro. Like for sure. UFC, MMA, all that. I watch it all.
yup,
I love
100%. And
MMA.
I don't know if they're live streaming anywhere. If they are, I'll send it to you. But I plan on going in person and buying tickets. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
for sure.
So I mean, that's what the plan is. You know what I mean? Shit happens, but that's what I intend to do.
Okay. Man, before we go though, man, I gotta give him that last one. I gotta give him that why, man. No, not why. Is it?
No, we already went through why and move.
Okay. Um,
I think that's the only two we got together.
no, we don't. We got one more. I made sure I had three of them. Okay, some type of way. You remember that one?
Oh, bro, I ain't heard that in a minute. I ain't heard that in a little minute. You hear me? Like, I ain't heard that in a little minute.
Hold on.
Some type of way.
Let me make sure I got that on. Hold on.
But I can tell you right now, though, if say in theory, I decide to jump back into music,
Right.
it's not gonna be anything the same with what y'all seen before.
Oh no, man, cause my sound even different. That's why I was like, that was been 5 years ago. So I like we on some whole nother like Space Jam
Well,
type.
I, I'm
We
just
out of this
letting you
world
know
now, man.
it ain't gonna be nothing like what any of y'all heard before. If
So
I
what
if I
you
do if I do
so
decide,
if you do decide, so you done reinvented yourself, but you just don't want it to pop out right now,
something like that,
huh?
something like that. It was
Okay.
I don't know. The studio is gonna sound a lot like whenever I used to freestyle. You know what I mean? And snubs versus like like how studio me sounded a whole lot different than fucking
So what you telling us?
freestyle.
You on the pen and pad? You
Well,
writing
no,
it down? Or you punching in?
I've been punching in. Like
Right,
whenever I have practice and whatnot, I've been punching in. If I write
right,
some shit and I perfect some shit, bro, it
right.
ain't gonna be no like how it used to sound whenever I used to punch in the
Oh, I
studio.
know that. I know that. It's gonna be like a
No,
real script.
yeah, no, like you know what I mean. I'm on that
Yeah,
motherfucker. So,
right. Facts. I already know that part, bro. You ain't got to tell me that. I know you were gonna get on something and walk it down. You hear me?
hey, I'm telling you, like it's like what everyone expected me whenever they hear me freestyle, what they expected me to sound like in the studio. But I sounded completely different in the studio. This is gonna be what they were expecting, not what I sounded like. That makes sense. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
So
So
you
yeah.
you know what I mean. They don't know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. But hey, for them to find out, you gotta come back, bro. You gotta at least give them a
Yep.
little just a single or something, you know what I'm saying? Push a single for about 90, you feel me? And and let it do what
Mhm.
it do, you feel me?
Mhm. No, I get it, bro. I get it.
Yeah, fact, clutch, fact. But yeah, I'm trying to bounce back with this wide on it. I mean, I don't even think I had put it all the way on there, bro. I think it had split because I had did like a short, so I don't think it went back. Let me
Hey,
see.
so look, this is what I can do since we can't since it was just on a little skit, right, bro?
Right,
I'll throw I'll throw myself on a feature. You send me something, you know what I mean?
man. Listen, I already
Oh,
told you
sure.
that's a go out. That's a go already. You hear me? I already knew that part. You know I'm gonna listen.
Well, I'll talk about you
As
make
soon
it,
as
you
we
send
done,
it.
as soon as we done with the podcast, man. Boy, you better know I'm finna be digging through them things, man, like this right here, man, and
Like a
find the
damn
perfect,
filing cabinet. You heard me?
like a filing cabinet,
See,
and I'm gonna send it to you. Look, you done killed it. I told
I
you
done,
what
I
it
done
is,
killed it.
man.
I
I'm
done
telling
killed
you,
it.
alkaline water. I don't really supposed to be promoting this,
Alkaline.
you hear me? Because I ain't getting paid. I really don't supposed to be promoting this, but hey, y'all ain't paying me to promote y'all drink, dude.
It's
Water,
straight from the Walmart. You heard me?
straight from the Walmart.
Straight from the Walmart.
No, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So what? Okay, what MMA what you want to be known as? What type of fighter you want to be known as, man? Like for as your career, dog. What you
I
trying to
mean,
leave on the MMA career?
to be real with you, man, I just want to learn everything that I can. And in the process of learning everything that I can, I want to fuck some people up. And I hope some people fuck me up. You hear me? I just want to fight, bro.
You just
And
want to have
I just
fun.
want to,
You want to have fun,
yeah.
bro. Yeah.
I just want to fuck some shit up. And I know
That's
some
what's
people gonna fuck my shit up. They already fucked my shit up. You know what I mean?
right.
So I just want to fight, bro. I just want to fight. That's it. That's it. I just want to fight.
Hey, I can see it, bro. Hey, look, I know you're gonna do good too, man. I can't wait till your first fight, but I could be pulling up, you know what I'm saying, showing your brother, showing my brother love, you feel me?
Oh
Like
yeah,
I might come down there, you know what I'm saying, when you coming out, be right there on the side of you, boy. You hear me? Like, yeah, you feel
yeah.
me? That's you feel
Hey,
me?
well, look. Whenever I do line out a fight, if you're already making the trip, go ahead and line out a show out here too.
Man,
That way,
yeah,
it's not just a one-stop visit, bro. Go ahead and make you some paper while you're down here too. Line you up a little show with all the boys, right?
right.
Then after the fight, do a show the next day or something. Go ahead and make it a week. You know what I mean? You're already there.
We might have well ain't the clutch. We might have well, man. Just hey, y'all just stay tuned, man. Coming real soon, man. Just stay tuned. Yeah,
Real soon.
coming real soon, brother. For real.
Man. So you got any more questions left, or can I ask you one?
Man, you can ask me one you want to.
Man, what inspired you to get into music as it was?
Man, what inspired me, man? My grandmama, my pops. You feel me? Like I used to hear my grandmama like singing, bro. Like for breakfast, I hear like early in the morning for breakfast, bro. I'm talking about she singing in the kitchen. I'm talking about I'm blowing now, sounding good, sounding like an angel, like real talk.
Yeah.
And she used to be in there just, you know what I'm saying, singing, bro, like singing, bro. And then
Yeah.
my pops, he used to come pick me up when I was small, like around like probably like 10, 11 or something like that. Pick me up and he'll take me to the studio, like, you know what I'm saying, where he doing songs at. You feel me? And I used to just hear him and see him live right there, just doing it, bro. So kind of, I like fell in love with the music, bro. Cause me and my cousin them, we also used to play Apollo. You know what I'm saying? We used to all be at my grandma's house, all us be in the room, and all us be having like talent shows. You know what I'm saying? Playing like
Yeah.
Apollo. If you ever seen Apollo, like we used to like imitate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It be
Yeah.
making those songs, bro. You feel me? Just be
Yeah.
singing, bro. Yeah, singing, rapping, or whatever. You
Man.
feel me? So it started out young, man. I love music, bro. Like for real. Like I vent. It grew on me. So that's how I really like release. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm going through, dog. Like it take me somewhere else, dog.
Mm-hmm. Well, well, yeah, I get it, bro. I get it.
Yeah, facts.
I get it, bro. That
Facts.
shit. That. Yeah. So it's been around. It's been around you since a little kid, huh?
Man, been around me since a child, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever I do, bro, it's always gonna be containing to music, bro. I don't care what it is, bro. It's always gonna take me
Right.
back to that place, bro. You feel me? So
Right. I mean, I can kind of relate to that because like you gonna reference like fights a lot like music, bro. And you know,
now
I love music,
I
but
love fighting too. You feel me? I love fighting too, but I never took it serious like before I get in the ring with somebody. I used
yeah,
to
yeah,
always
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
like be on brawls and stuff. But that's something I wanted to do too. I always liked it fighting, bro. Like growing up, bro. Like I always love fighting, bro. Like got a lot of knockouts up under my belt, bro. Like you
Oh
feel me?
yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I probably done lost by one. You feel me? One or two. I ain't lost too many. You feel me? One or two. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I'm just being real. Like I know I'm a real knockout artist. That's like 1,000 people though. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
No, I'm
yeah,
right there
man.
with you. I like to
Yeah,
stand up, bro.
exactly. And then, you know, I got little cousins that's on in the boxing scene, you know what I'm saying, in Pensacola. You feel me? They're really knocking shit
Yeah.
out and really undefeated. You know, my little cousin, Courtney Blocker, you know what I'm saying? That boy there,
Yeah.
professional fighter, knocking shit out, holding down Pensacola too, also. Then I
Hell
got
yeah,
little
bro.
Charles, little Charles, he doing his thing, knocking shit out, you know what I'm saying, representing Pensacola also, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
So
we got a
I
lot of
bet
talent here in Pensacola, bro.
you better know it. You better know it. So y'all been doing y'all thing, bro. Y'all been holding the city down well. And I know when you get out there, I know you really gonna turn up for 8:30, man. I know you're gonna put on for us. I know it's gonna be 8:30 everywhere. You hear me? Yeah.
Telling me about it, bro. So with a shirt.
Man, I know you. Hey, all you gotta do is say it.
No,
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Might, hey,
100.
I might get some custom gloves made, man. You hear me? 8:30 on the
Hey,
knuckles of the
hey,
motherfucker. You hear me?
hey, bro. Hey, bro. I use them motherfuckers too.
Man, I know you will. As soon as your first fight, bro, I promise, bro, I'm gonna get you some blood and they gonna say 8:30 on the
Now,
tip, bro. That's real.
now,
Real
I
shit.
don't, I don't know. Depending on like who does the fights. I'm not sure. There's certain gloves that we can and can't use, but I'll let you know
So you can't
beforehand.
get. Okay, so you can't
So
get custom gloves.
well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know for sure. There might be like a system to where, like, I know they have to check the people that like wrap your hands if you're getting your fingers and everything wrapped. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay.
Like they check
Right.
all that, and I'm not sure if they're gonna let me use that, but they might. I'll ask them beforehand. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. Right. So you never seen no one with no custom gloves in them? You never seen no
Not
one?
not yet, but I see a lot of people spar with custom gloves, if that makes sense. Like, so
Oh,
they like
okay.
use these motherfuckers almost every day. Like, you
Right.
give me
Hey, what?
custom gloves, I'm gonna use them, bro. You
Oh,
know what I
okay.
mean?
Well, I see they gonna get used. That's all. Don't worry about that. They gonna get used. Yeah, we on it. You feel?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Facts. Facts. For sure, man. But it's been a good interview though, bro. You already know, Clutch, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for having me, man.
Man, you already know it, bro. You fam, man. Anytime when you want to slide back up on me, come back through and let me know you finna knock somebody out. Let me know, and we can promote it. You feel me? So let
Yes,
me know
sir.
what's going on.
100%.
Yeah, you already
100%.
100. All right, bro. Love, bro.
All right, love, bro, on the 30. Be easy,
On
my
the
boy.
third. You too, brody.
Hey, appreciate y'all.
For
Later.
sure. Later.
It's the hustle man, bitch. I'm on that yak. In the studio, finna cook up a track. It's the hustle man, bitch. I'm on that yak. In the studio, finna cook up a track. It's the hustle man, bitch. I'm on that yak. In the studio, finna cook up a track. It's the hustle.